I just want you to keep that in mind when it comes to these products. These are products that I use that you can try. A lot of things when it comes to our hair, our skin, is trial and error. You have to try it, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, that's okay. And sometimes you have to keep trying to see what's the proper fit for you. Hello, beautiful butterflies. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, I'm Nina. In this video, I'm going to let you guys know the products that I use for my gray natural hair, from my pre-poo down to my stylers. So I have a video that I did last year that you also can check out, because some of the products that I used there are not in this one. With this video, I'm giving some updated products that I've added to my arsenal of products that I use for my gray natural hair. I also want you to keep in mind that your hair changes and you have to respond to your hair's changes when they come up. The products that I used before I went gray are going to be different now that I am gray, because my gray has some special needs. So I find that I try my best to stay away from products that have color in them. I try and use clear products or products that are white so that I have less staining. The only caveat to that is I do use purple hair products to be able to help brighten my grays. I did not have much of a yellowing issue when my hair was transitioning from the colored ends, but once all those colored ends were off, I did start to have issues with my hair yellowing, especially the front, the white part. So not everybody is the same. Just because I use purple shampoo doesn't mean that you'll have to use purple shampoo for your gray natural hair. In general, to be able to have healthy hair, we need to make sure our scalp is cleansed, our strands are cleansed, and remove product buildup. We need to condition and moisturize the hair and use the proper products for the texture of our hair and the density of our hair. Gray hair tends to be more porous because of the fact that there is no melanin, and also I believe there is some keratin, some protein loss that happens when we gray. I'm gonna link the video to Green Beauty's channel. She has a great video explaining more about the structure of gray hair to help us to see that gray hair is different from pigmented hair. It needs more attention. It can be a bit more fragile. Some have asked me, do I find with my gray hair that it need to do different things with it, or is it a different texture? I find that my hair isn't a different texture. When I try to twist my hair out, when I try to do anything besides a wash and go, my gray hair has a mind of its own. It is more likely to go in a different way than my pigmented hair. But when I do a wash and go, it seems to be that is the go-to style that it decides that it wants to behave, and that's when I see it shine the most. Literally, I see it shine and then I see more volume. I have tried twist outs before. You're gonna see that in a video that I do with a pre-poo, or if I do buns, then my hair definitely stretches and you can see the length, but it's a lot more frizzy. I just want you to keep that in mind when it comes to these products. These are products that I use that you can try. A lot of things when it comes to our hair, our skin, is trial and error. You have to try it, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, that's okay. And sometimes you have to keep trying to see what's the proper fit for you. So I want to make sure that you keep that in mind, because many will come to me and say, how do you get your hair to curl like that? And they copy the same thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you will get the exact same result. So I am more than happy to share with you the things that I use, the techniques that I use, but keep that caveat in mind, okay? So we're going to start off with pre-poo. I don't always do a pre-poo, but I definitely do it whenever I'm about to use shampoo. And I only use one shampoo, and I'm going to show you guys which one that is. But pre-poo is basically a treatment that you do before you shampoo to try and reduce the amount of hydro fatigue that our hair goes through. I did not realize that if you over moisturize or you oversaturate your fine strands with too much water or too much moisture, that can cause it to be weak. So when you do a pre-poo treatment, whether it be with some oils before you shampoo, that can help you lose less moisture through the cleansing process. Now, my hair is high porosity, and I feel like it is fine in its strand. It's not thin, but it is fine. It's very fragile. And remember, just because your hair is high porosity or fine or low to medium density does not mean that it can't be healthy. It just means that it has different needs, and you have to handle it in a different way than someone like, say, my sister, who has thicker hair and a different porosity. Coconut oil is a great pre-poo. Again, I will link the video. Green Beauty does a great job of explaining the specifics and some scientific facts as to why certain products work best. Coconut oil, I've heard, is the best for oil because it penetrates our strands. So I will insert a clip here of me doing a pre-poo, one version of a pre-poo with aloe vera, a fresh aloe vera piece for my scalp. I got this method from Natural 85. So you put the aloe in there, which is very moisturizing. So it's great for the scalp to cleanse it, to moisturize it, and then you put the coconut oil on the ends to be able to help, like I said, with that hydro fatigue. So that's one way that you can pre-poo. Another way that you can pre-poo is basically a hot oil treatment. And I am loving Char Naturals oils. She has, look at them. Look at this one specifically. Look at all those herbs on the bottom. So I really like her products. They smell really great. I use them not only in the pre-poo process, say that 3 times fast, but I also use it in the sealing part of my regimen. Another oil that I use for hot oil is the Bask and Bloom Stimulating Herbal Oil. This is also a great oil to use for your hair before a shampoo treatment. So I'm going to be putting out a video that demonstrates me doing all these different types of pre-poos, because another one that I got from Natural 85 is with oil and yogurt. That was really good with helping to get my hair prepared for the cleansing process. Another pre-treatment that you can use that is available in the Maison 276 system is Step 1. This is a clarifier. It helps to remove buildup and discoloration on your hair strands. You basically apply this on damp hair from roots to ends. You leave it on for about 3 to 10 minutes. And what I love about it is it is white. So that makes it great for our gray hair. So again, it neutralizes discoloration and preconditions your silver hair. So that is something that you can use as a step 1 before you even cleanse your hair. Now we're gonna move on to what we use to cleanse. This is the only shampoo that I use, and it is from Pantene. It's a Silver Expression shampoo. It's a moisturizing shampoo to me. I've tried many different ones. I'll put a link with a playlist of me trying different purple products. These two are my favorite. This shampoo, it's really great. I'm still able to kind of detangle my hair. And then I also love the By the Way conditioner. It is not as pigmented as this, so I use this more often than I use the shampoo. I use the shampoo about once a month. And again, I use these purple products to help with yellowing, or even just to help brighten my grays some. If you are not into purple hair products, don't worry, I have some options for you coming right next. So this again is to help with yellowing, or if you want to brighten your grays. If you're not into that, here are 2 options that you can use. Kaolin clay. And again, I'm going to link a video where I am demoing how I do that with my hair. Kaolin clay is a great clay for people who have sensitive skin, sensitive scalp. It helps to clarify and remove buildup from the hair, and it's also white, so it doesn't deposit any stain. So this is also another option for you if you don't want to use a purple product, or maybe in between your purple products if you'd like to use it. That's what I do. And then we have, which I'm almost out of, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is also a great clarifier to put in your hair. You just put, let me see, I put a tablespoon of this and then 8 ounces of water in a spray bottle, and I sprayed it in my hair and left it in for about, not too long, about 10 minutes, and then I rinsed it out. So this is another option if you don't want to try purple products, but you want to give your hair a good clarifying wash so that you can remove that buildup and make your hair shine. When I do not shampoo, but I use clay to cleanse, I use my favorite conditioner from Shea Moisture, the Moisture Retention Conditioner. I use that to help detangle my hair before I cleanse it. And my favorite cleansers are bentonite clay, Graysful clay. Again, all these products will be linked. They're in my Amazon store, so you guys can go check that out to get it. Again, Green Beauty has a great recipe on how to use all 3 of those clays, kaolin, Graysful, and bentonite, so that you could get the benefits of all 3 of those clays to cleanse your hair. So that is my cleansing of my hair. It's pretty simple. It's either the shampoo or the clays. And then there is deep conditioning, which is very important for our hair to make sure that we keep it moisturized, because gray hair can tend to be drier. Again, with high porosity, it's really easy for the moisture to come in and also really easy for the moisture to come out. So we want to make sure that we are maintaining that moisture protein balance also. So I tried something new, Green Beauty, her real protein treatment, and I liked it a lot. She mentions for high porosity hair to do it up to 4 times a month, but I would say find out how your hair responds to this and you can be the judge as to how frequently you use it. I am protein sensitive, but I realize that just because I'm protein sensitive, it's still important to give my hair some help to be strong. I don't want it to be too stiff and too brittle that it breaks, but it needs some strength sometimes to be able to handle just everyday manipulation and things like that. So what I did, because she said you can put 6 teaspoons into half a cup of conditioner, but what I did is I just put a little bit, I filled up the cap, and then I put it with my favorite deep conditioner, and that was enough to give my hair that strength that she was talking about. And I do it once a month for myself because I'm not a fan of how my hair feels that way, but I know that it needs it. Here are my 2 favorite conditioners that I've been using recently. This is my favorite. This is actually a hair mask, but I use it as a deep conditioner. This is from Shea Moisture, the Manuka Honey Deep Conditioner. And I've also been using the Jim and Henry 10 conditioner. It's very thick, which I like, and it's white in color. So that is something that I use for my deep conditioner. And when I do the protein treatment, I take a capful like I showed you guys in a separate little container and I mix it up. You actually might have seen that in one of my recent videos that I did that. Another new product that I've been using is from Curls and Potions. It is their fermented rice water. It smells amazing. It has peppermint in it, and I love the nozzle because it's so easy to just put it into the scalp, and then I massage it. You guys know I love my massaging tool. I put that in my scalp and let that penetrate. And this is really good with helping with the growth of your hair and overall scalp health. This is my favorite. I have not found anything to top it yet. This is my favorite leave-in conditioner from Kinky Curly, Not Today. If I want a voluminous look, I will just put this in my hair and seal with oil, and I'll be good to go. I can't go too long. I went a week with this, and that helped me to realize that I do prefer gel, keep my hair coated, and it does help keep my hair moisturized. So I am a wash and go girl. I rarely do twist outs because, again, with the density of my hair, it doesn't come out the way that I like. What you guys did see me try is a twist bang or a coil bang with a head wrap to be able to do a protective style. So that I have tried, but most of the 90% of the time I am in a wash and go state. I love the dual purpose of these oils. Either one of those oils I use to seal my hair after I put in the leave-in conditioner. That is an important step I'm realizing to help that moisture to not easily escape out. So I told you guys that there was a method that I learned. There's something called the LOC or the LCO, which means liquid oil or cream, or liquid cream oil. It's basically describing the order of which you put certain products to help keep in the moisture. For me, I realized I use the liquid oil gel method. So liquid being my hair still wet from rinsing out. This is mostly water-based. So this would be my liquid. I just showed you guys the oil, and then I apply a gel styler. So this is a new styler that was gifted to me by my sister that I tried just on accident, and I realized I really liked it. This is from Obaya Naturals. It's their curl enhancing custard. It's really thick. I really like it. It gives me great definition. But my go-to stylers are Uncle Funky's Daughter, Curly Magic. It's a curl stimulator. So I put this first all over my hair, and then I use Aunt Jackie's Curl Boss. And this is a clear gel, as you can tell. And it's thick. It's not too thick. It's not too thick, but I love it. Those two are the perfect combination for giving my hair great definition without being too hard. It gives me still some flexibility for when I refresh my hair. That's something else I want to tell you guys about, because that helps to keep my hair moisturized on a daily basis. So at night, I do use a satin, faux satin, whatever you want to call it, from my beauty supply store. I put that over my head. I also sleep on a satin pillowcase that I got from Walmart. And so in the morning, my hair is very smushed. And what I do is I have a Flairosol bottle that this is how it looks on the inside. It has like a little, I fill it with distilled water, and I put essential oils, vanilla, peppermint, rosemary in here, and I spray my hair in the morning all around. I put a shower cap on to give me the greenhouse effect and help my hair re-moisturize. And then when it's finished, get out my handy dandy scalp comb. I massage my scalp. I also use a pick. And what I've been doing lately to help with volume is putting my head upside down and just like letting my hair shake and then pulling my hair from that. I'll be doing a video soon where I'm demoing how I do that. But that is how I moisturize my hair on a daily basis. And it lasts me for at least 7 days, that wash and go, using those products. So I hope you guys were able to find value from this video. Please let me know if you use any of these products. Let me know any questions that you have specifically on any of the products, how I use it, in the comments below. I can let that be a topic for a future live. I thank you guys so much for watching and for your continued support, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. I use them not only in the pre-poo process, and that was really good with helping